least one. We have one Baconator and one person who is a regular, person in the Bacon chat.
We tell Spades everything that's no. I'm joking. Of course, we're not going to do that because a Baconator needs to win, and he needs to do it legitly because we're awesome like that. All right.
We fight with honor.
What?
We fight with honor.
You fight with honor, unless you cheese us. Because bacon and cheese is just delicious. Spawning in the bottom position of Cloud Kingdom LE is going to be our yellow Zerg eFragWebz, which is a very, very interesting. Spawning in the right top position, and he is famous for some cool cheesy shenanigans. This is coLPopcorn. I keep wanting to say QXC.
There's no Q in this name.
I know, but it's just weird.
I know the feeling, man. It's those old school habits. Maybe just seeing that coal in front of his name. Maybe he's your. Maybe there's a relation there.
I don't know. It's QXC. I don't know why. I think it was because yesterday I kept calling some like OQC guy QXC, and I just like calling everybody who has a professional name in front of them QXC. It's cool though.
Indeed. Well, everybody, my name is BCN Palomino, coming at you with BCN G-Dog, and here is the first 1 minute and 50 seconds of this game. Looks like we are seeing not the 15 we're not seeing any pools going down quite yet, so we are going to see a hatchery before pool going for that greedier expansion. Most likely going to see that pool and extractor go immediately after once he gets back to that 15 supply. Another in the world, coLPopcorn getting his gas a little bit earlier than standard. I would go ahead and throw that out there and say that. So that could foreshadow. I'm gonna call. Well, we can try to metagame this and just put some bets forward. I'm thinking that we're gonna see some Hellion Banshee harassment into a safe natural, and then from there I do expect to see Blue Flame on the field.
I agree with you 125%. I think that would be really, 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 really cool. We did see some awesome Hellion drops yesterday. If you guys did not already, be sure to go to YouTube and check out those VODs. Whenever they get put up anyway. There was some awesome, really awesome Hellion drops in the last series that really defined those last games. Could be maybe trying to go for some Reaper harassment as well. This is usually about the time if you want to kind of rush a couple Reapers. This is usually the time whenever you would probably get your gas, so that's something we could definitely see, but there's no kind of proxy racks and there's nothing really else. So I think you're right. Yep, there goes the factory. Maybe we're gonna see a tech lab go ahead and go down on the barracks, and then we just kind of see the really, really fast blue flame. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, there goes a second gas going down. I was just about to say, well, he's not taking a second gas, so maybe it could be some kind of 1-on-1 shenanigans or something like that. But we are seeing the second gas. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens once his factory is built. Is he going to put the reactor down and immediately the starport, or are we going to see are we going to see a delay on the starport so that we can go ahead and expand with some Hellion harassment? But on the other end of the world, these Lings, they have a monotonous and very brutal job ahead of them. They must devour all of this steel, and oh my god, it's like that queen just popped out of the depot for a second. Nice little, nice standard Spinecrawler gonna go down, be safe, and there's the Creep Tumor, gonna be extremely powerful for holding off any of this early game shenanigans that coLPopcorn might potentially choose. Ooh, a tech lab going on there actually.
Yep, there's this siege tank. He's probably gonna go for this deadly marine tank push once again. No, he's going to go for a 4-queen opening, it looks like, or he's going to go for a 3-queen, and then he's going to use one of those queens for creep. Normally, it's pretty popular to go 3-queen or 4-queen opening against Terran, just because that deadly Hellion harass if not handled properly. But looks like we're just going to see the three queens, which is absolutely fine because normally you would probably see a couple Hellions by now. So Frags is thinking not Hellion harass, so he should be fine.
Very nice vision on here by Frags as well. He is right now fighting for the far tower, but is close, and he's actually getting both of these towers. This is really nice, especially against Terran, because until they get those medevacs out, they really have to just walk. They really have to walk to their opponent's base the hard way. Unlike Protoss, who can go ahead and warp in a proxy location.
Right. They have to walk that very long distance, and it's honestly tiring as a unit to have to walk that far. So that's not really a good thing. The creep spread right now is looking pretty nice so far. This is actually a really good amount of creep spread for this early in the game. Normally right now, people wouldn't even really think about using creep trimmers. But that's probably because we've done a lot of casting where Zergs kind of did some cheesy one-base shenanigans. And I'll be right back. I gotta fix the TV. My brother is disturbing.
Oh, buddy.
Sorry.
Well, G-Dog goes ahead and make sure everything's going all right at home. Let's take a look at the mini map. We have this push coming out now. Does Webb see this? He does see the units moving out with his Overlord that did get a few pop shots. I'm not sure if coLPopcorn knows that this Overlord saw exactly what was going on. And here's a shark, in case you were wondering what that was. Now this creep spread is really going to be extremely powerful for such an early attack, because this attack, both strong, can be extremely fragile. Kind of setting them up. We do see the Lings moving around. They do want to get a nice little surround, but is he going to have enough Lings? 18 Lings right now. These Lings are going to go ahead and engage, taking out one tank. One tank. Second tank is going to go down, and coLPopcorn pulling out. Not even prematurely. I wouldn't even call that prematurely, but he did go ahead and pull out, save all the Marines, as that was a losing battle on his part.
Very good surround with those Lings. Once that first siege tank went down, it was really all downhill from there in that engagement. Right now, Popcorn is definitely on the defensive right now. Droning pretty hard now. It's kind of a toss-up of what you can do if you're in Frag's position. Right now, he can either push and be aggressive because he knew this attack failed, or he could expand behind it. Whenever you defend, you expand. Or you can be aggressive and try to push him back. Oh, he does scout out this drop though. Very nice job. This drop is gonna get canceled pretty fast. These Lings on the high ground will easily be able to get us around. You can only unload one Marine at a time, and yes, this drop is just gonna kind of run away because there's nothing it can really do.
Just look at them. Look at how they look when they're trying to follow this poor dropship. They were just kind of dry humping each other, a little orgy going down right under that medevac, giving this female a little show, and she's like, no, I like people more. Overlord had full sight of that dropship, I think, when it moved out as well. And here we go. Here's the second move. Here's the second push out. Not sure if this is going to be to secure this expansion, or if he wants to go ahead and venture out across the map again. This creep spread is so nasty.
This creep spread
is just disgusting, man.
Is just orgasmic. Right now, you can see this queen has no energy, and that's very good. This creep spread is just fantasticable. This fourth is going to go ahead and go down right now. 4 to 2 bases. Well, actually about 3.5 to 4 bases right now, due to the fact that this hatchery is only about halfway done. Right now, Webbs is in a really nice position. He's definitely looks like he's going Lingfester right now. You can see.
Just seeing Webbs. Look at it. Just seeing Webbs split up his Lings around the map. He does have a few of them in key expansion locations burrowed. It was just really sexy to see on the mini map.
Oh yeah. That's definitely a really popular strategy. Is you burrow, and they can't place anything there because you're burrowed units there. So that's a very cool. Oh, these Marines are going to get engaged, and they were not on attack command, so they did get taken down quite easily. Only a couple seconds of shooting, and this awesome line of infestors doing the conga line going to walk down the map. Oh, this is going to be very awesome. This Spire is going to go ahead and go down. Hive is on the way. Maybe going to see Lingfester into GG Lords.
Wow, this whole map is going to be purple in T-minus 3 minutes. That's my prediction. This expansion coming up.
I agree.
Third, not going to go up without a fight. Right now, coLPopcorn is in a really tough position here, as we do see the Spire about halfway done, upgrades on the way, and this is really, we're seeing a Masters Zerg activated. He feels that he has the room to macro up. He's officially done with his economy, and now he's moving in to doing whatever the heck he wants.
He could honestly just totally tech switch into mass banelings, and I think he would actually still be pretty far ahead. Oh, but these Zerglings are not going to engage on this. They could have gotten that one siege tank, but they decided to kind of not take their chances. Like I said, a lot of infestors here. 42 more lings in the way. The Greater Spire is going to go ahead and go down. Crackling upgrade is on the way. 2-2 is 6 to finish up for these Zerglings, and right now, these Zerglings are going to be very, very powerful.
Yeah, Zerg not quite maxed out right now, but I think that's 100% on purpose, as he does want to save a little supply for these Broodlords that are going to come on the way. And look at the timing with the Corruptors and the Greater Spire. Things like this, going into your late game so smoothly, is exactly how you make Masters, as well as just having a good eye on what's going on, what your opponent is up to. And he knows his opponent is on one saturated base, because this, actually the other one is, his main isn't quite unsaturated, isn't quite depleted, but it's getting dangerously close.
Nice scanning, gonna go down and gonna take out a couple of these creep tumors, but I don't think it's that huge of a deal. They're probably just gonna be put right
look
back.
at that mini map, man. That
Yeah.
creep, those creep tumors don't mean squat. Oh my god.
I honestly think it might be kind of impossible for COL here to get a creepless fight.
But he did put in the valiant effort.
Oh,
There goes the GG. First game, GG, dude.
it's like, dude,
A tough battle to win. Webz
very
showing
tough
he's
battle.
a very strong player.